Hi guys, welcome to Psychic Astro. I'm so excited to be doing these videos moving forward. So these videos are going to be astrology based on channeled messages that I get from spirit. So please watch the videos based on your sun, moon, or rising sign, whatever resonates the best for you. Me personally, it's always been my rising sign. It's never been my sun, moon. I just wanted to tell you guys that. Maybe that'll help somebody out there. I've also noticed that for me, my rising sign and my natal chart, as well as my rising sign and my progress chart, also resonates with me. Sometimes more so my progress chart than my natal chart. So yeah, I hope that helps anybody out there. Maybe it's worth trying out. So basically what I'm going to be doing in these videos is I'm going to be channeling the transits of the month. I'm going to be going over the themes you guys can expect. I hope, you guys like these videos. I'm starting off, kind of this way with the paper and the pen because I'm new to this and I just need to figure out what works best for me through trial and error. I'm sure eventually I'm not going to be sticking to paper and pen, but this is what I feel comfortable with for right now. I also just want to put a disclaimer out there. As a psychic, as much as I love channeling messages from spirit, as much as I love channeling the cosmos, and although I trust my messages, I don't know, maybe it's my Virgo placement, maybe it's my Capricorn stellium. I want to tell you guys strongly that I believe you guys shouldn't just stick with psychic channeled messages only. You guys should definitely, watch or at least look into professional astrologers' predictions as well for monthly readings. At least that's just how I feel, and I do want to put that out there. To just be practical about these things and, not just strictly rely on psychic messages, okay? All right, with that being said, let's get to it. Hi guys, this is for my sun, moon, rising Aries for the month of December for what you guys can expect. All right, so this is the energy you guys should be feeling while walking into the month of December. So basically how this is going to work, I'm going to go over the transits weekly, and then after I go over the transits, then I'm going to go over my channeled messages. So whatever you guys don't see, I'm going to go over it when it happens at that point in the video. So for example, Venus is in Libra, I think up until December 4th, and then it enters Scorpio. So at that point, I'll then move it from your 7th house to your 8th house. Make sense? Okay, so let's begin. First week of December, Mercury enters Capricorn on December 1st. So where is this? Okay, so this is going to be your 10th house. All right. December 2nd, Mercury in Capricorn is going to be sextiling Saturn in Pisces. This is going to be your 12th house. Okay, so the way I look at a sextile is easy energy. This is energy that requires work, but it's like minimal work. It is, if you want the job, all you have to do is submit the application, go on the interview, and you're probably going to get the job. This is like that energy of Venus sextiling Mars, right? Where you guys will get along with the opposite sex, but you're gonna have to talk to them. You can't not talk to them, and that's what I mean by putting in the work. So this is a good energy. December 3rd, Venus in Libra in your guys' 7th house is squaring Pluto in your 10th house. So that's not good because a square in astrology is a karmic lesson. There's a holdup, there's a block. So think of it like the escape room, right? Those are popular these days. I've never done it, But the objective there is to get out of the room, and you have to find the key, right? So I don't know if like, sorry, I don't know if the door is there or if the door is like hidden behind something, but regardless, let's just say you're in a room and there's no door. That's like how we're looking. Stop, Oceana. That's how we're looking at a square. You have to try to figure out where the door is, and you're going to figure it out after you put some time and effort into it. And it's just like the escape room. Once you put the time and effort into this type of activity, you guys will level up and you guys will eventually be the best at it, right? So yeah, but it takes some time and effort, unfortunately, and it feels like a block. December 4th, Venus enters Scorpio in your guys' 8th house. I like this. I'm probably the only weird one that does, because I like that type of energy. Venus in Scorpio is a deep energy. It is intense, but it's deep, and I like it. All right. December 5th, Venus in Scorpio is trining Saturn in Pisces in your 12th house. Okay, so a trine in astrology is a blessing, but it is such an easy energy that it comes naturally. Like, so it's something that it's a blessing that you may take for granted. So an example I could give is being born into money. And obviously we have our own opinions on that. Sometimes being born into money can be a curse, right? It's not always a blessing. But some people who are born into money do not realize how difficult it can be without having money, right? So that's what I mean by a trine can be so easy that you don't even realize it is a blessing. So think about all the things that come to you easy when you have money in life. So that could be looked at as a trine. So this is an easy flowing energy. This is a blessing. December 6th, Neptune goes direct in your 12th house. Now, you'll notice I wrote direct in the very beginning because this is just my personal opinion and not everybody's going to agree, but I don't really care because based off channeled messages, I believe walking into December 1st, you guys are already going to be feeling that direct energy. I do not believe on December 6th, it is at that point you're going to feel that direct Neptune energy. I just don't. I do believe you're going to be feeling something of this direct energy by December 1st. I just do. December 7th, Mercury in Capricorn in your guys' 10th house will be trining Jupiter in retrograde in Taurus in your 2nd house. I'm sorry, I feel so stupid. I'm an Aries and I'm like trying to figure out where's Capricorn, where's Taurus, where's Scorpio, and it's like it's the easiest chart to remember. Aries is the 1st house, Taurus is the 2nd, and so on and so forth. It's like the easiest chart to remember. I'm not a rising Aries, but it's like I feel like I should know this chart like the back of my hand. I'm sorry. Anyway, okay, so let's get to my channeled messages. So those are the transits you guys can expect the first week of December. Now, what did I channel based off of that? You guys, I'm getting, ooh. I'm sorry. I'm hearing something, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to see what time it was, but I was hearing like this strong, I want to say beeping, something like that in my ear, and it was 7 o'clock. So I feel like whatever I'm about to say connects with the 7th house for you guys for the first week of December. So what energy am I getting for you guys? What did I channel? I'm getting this lazy energy, but smart energy. I'm getting this. Okay, just follow me here. A pure dog who wants to just rest. So when I think of a pure dog, like I'm getting loyalty, basically. Also protection, I can also think of. What else? Connecting with two energies. I'm picking up on painting, but I'm also picking up on Garfield. So I think of lazy Mondays. I'm getting an older energy, an older male energy in the dark. I'm also then picking up on yin yang energy for you guys. And I am picking up on that energy in general for the collective. And I did get a divine message, which I'm going to share later on. I'm not too sure when, but yeah, there is something going on in the month of December for the collective regarding our yin yang energy with the divine masculine, divine feminine energy, and it being imbalanced for all of us. So yeah, what else am I seeing? A baby being born and energy radiating on both sides, and there's so much light. So with this type of energy, I think of the world in tarot, like something, and I know maybe you guys are thinking of like maybe the Empress or Nine of Cups, but that's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like something new beginning, and there's energy radiating around this. So oh yeah, so I wrote the world, something new, something trying. Oh, but also at the same time, something is trying something is trying to grab your guys' baby feet in the dark. So to me, like how I just interpret that logically is just that when people see Aries energy doing typical Aries like things, like jumping into new things or just going for it, or I'm not really getting the shining type of Leo like energy here, which is very similar to Aries energy. But with the world card, this is something new beginning. So when Aries like dip their feet into something new and other people are seeing this, they usually try to, it's not all the time intentionally, but they try to ruin it in some type of way. And I feel like that's what I'm picking up on. Or this could just be, because I'm saying an older male in the dark. So these could be like older energies, or people who think they know more than you that are trying to stop you guys from doing something new. And whatever this new thing is, you guys also may be a little bit resistant in the sense, because I am picking up on a lazy energy, right? I'm picking up on being tired. So this is where this imbalance comes from with your yin yang energy. And then I see you guys leaving something behind and you guys don't care. Could be energy wise. I'm picking up on something with Neptune, and I feel like this is you guys, or maybe not, apply it how it resonates. But I'm seeing this young masculine with a backpack and long hair and a hat and a drink. And it's not bad energy, but the energy is just, it'll do what it wants. Like he'll do what he wants. So to me personally, I think the way I channel energy, it's just symbolism. So I don't think it matters if you guys are a female watching this and you guys are like, oh, well, that's definitely not me. Like, no, I think it could be, because this young masculine energy I'm picking up on literally speaks about Aries energy, right? Like us as females that are Aries, because I'm an Aries, we're youthful. We do have masculine energy, and we usually do what it is we want to do regardless, right? I mean, for the most part, and it's usually not bad energy. Like for the most part, it's usually good energy. Like we're gonna do what we want. So I'm getting the fact that I'm picking up on Neptune energy, it makes me think like something about our dreams, like we're going for our dreams. So I'm going to look back at the transits right now to see how this resonates. So Mercury enters Capricorn in your guys' 10th house. Okay. So I like that, because something is being thought about in regards to your career, but also maybe how you guys just appear, how you guys look. Okay. December 2nd, Mercury in Capricorn is sextiling Saturn in Pisces, and this is your 12th house. Yeah, again, your thoughts being more stabilized, your dreams coming true, manifesting something, making something a reality. Then we have December 3rd, Venus in Libra in your 7th house is squaring Pluto in Capricorn in your 10th house. So something in regards to relationships, partnerships, being blocked or held off. And I feel like this is that energy where I'm telling you, I think especially, I'm just going to speak as an Aries, with the North Node going, I'm sorry, with the North Node in Aries and South Node being in Libra. Okay, so we have the first, the North Node in your guys' first house and the South Node in your guys' seventh house. And the fact that you guys have Venus squaring Pluto, there's a block, there's a holdup in regards to possibly other people wanting to, I want to say, if it's not work with us, collaborate with us, it's telling us how we should be doing things 1000%. And we're just like not having it. We're just like, yeah, no, thanks, no thanks. Like, we got this because we're the world now, literally straight up. And even if we don't have it, like we believe we do because something nice is going on in our 10th house and our 12th house. And our first house, because even though Chiron has been in retrograde, it's going to be going direct towards the end of the month. So something's definitely coming to fruition. And I think this whole energy radiating and then somebody's like trying to grab our poor little baby feet from us. I feel like that's a constant repetitive story for us because people who are like stuck in their own shitty energy are constantly seeing us like, I don't know, I feel like radiating and they want in and they can't. And then they're just like, oh, we'll suck in your energy. You know, we'll bring you down with us. Like, tell me that's not true as an Aries. All right. December 4th, Venus then goes into Scorpio in the 8th house. Okay. So this is something deep. This is something, this is also the 8th house. So this is things going on behind your back. Okay, so I think this is also the energy you guys are feeling that's going on around you. And this relates to the feet. I'm just going to call it the feet in the dark and people like grabbing your feet beneath you type of thing, like trying to pull you under. I think this is an energy. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, I feel like this is an energy that's going on behind your back. And the 8th house talks about behind your back. I feel like people will be, oh man, I hate to sound like a typical Aries because we're so like in our head sometimes where we think everybody's in love with us. And it's like, honestly, yeah, I think they are, but but they usually are. Like, come on, like tell me they're not. Tell me they're not. But we do have a lot of people who do not like us. It is true. It is true. So I'm gonna say that this Venus in the 8th house, and right before it goes into the 8th house, what led up to this? Venus squaring Pluto. Venus squaring Pluto talks about trying to control, obsessions. So I think like a little story is like being untold here, unraveled. And you guys are leaving it behind. This is what I think it's talking about. And you guys don't care. You guys are in your Neptune energy. Okay. So, December 6th, Neptune goes direct in your 12th house. And then the following day, December 7th, Mercury in Capricorn in your 10th house is trining. Again, that's a blessing. Jupiter in retrograde in Taurus in your 2nd house. What do you guys value? There's something you guys are valuing about yourselves or something you guys are doing. And you guys have enough confidence to not care about what others think. Like you guys are literally Aries energy doing it your own way because this is what the cosmos, the universe is telling you to do. Believe in yourself because the North Node is here. Wherever the North Node is, like the transit, it's like there can be no other way. I feel like, it's, you know, it's different when it's in our natal chart. That's a very uncomfortable energy, and some people choose not to go there. But I feel like no matter what, we're always going to somehow be brought there. But with the transit North Node, I don't know. I just feel like no matter what, even for people who aren't into astrology, if you were to ask them, what did you do during these few years? And it's like, let's say the North Node was in Aries, their story's going to unfold. And it definitely relates to a North Node in Aries. So yeah, I feel like this is what's going on for you guys the first week of December. Okay, so second week of December. December 9th, Venus in Scorpio in your guys' 8th house in opposition to Jupiter in retrograde in Taurus in your guys' 2nd house in Taurus. Then on December 11th, we have Mercury in Capricorn in your 10th house. Excuse me. In Mercury in Capricorn in your guys' 10th house. Sextile Venus in Scorpio in your guys' 8th house. Then we have on December 12th, a new moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so where is this? Your 9th house. Wow. This is crazy how I don't know this. New moon in Sagittarius in the 9th house. Okay. I like that energy. So new moon, wow, I'm not focusing right now. I'm sorry. Okay, so then either later that same day or the next day, December 13th, Mercury goes retrograde in Capricorn in your guys' 10th house. All right, so what are the channel messages for you guys the second week of December? I'm getting opposition energy, working with it in front of people. I'm picking up on the Cookie Monster and Elmo. I don't know, guys. You guys see yourself and you guys see your higher self and you ignore it. You have sunglasses on and you also have a lollipop in your mouth. So the energy I'm getting is this good but baddie type of energy. Like you guys are a rebel, but someone who is still following the rules. So you guys are following the rules, but not 100%. And then the lollipop turns into this, I didn't really watch Pokemon, but somehow it comes through. So there was this turtle that had spikes on its shell. The lollipop turns into that Pokemon character with the turtle with the spikes on it. So I feel like, basically, since it was a lollipop originally, this has something to do with the way you guys speak. So, there's something about being grounded at times, but not being 100% grounded, because of the spikes. And then there's this energy of feeling like the turtle with the spikes is a person or has to do with a person is what I was picking up on, because then it turns into a spiritual tree and then you're painting the spiritual tree. I know it's a little confusing. I'm sorry. I was also picking up on Pisces energy. So basically what I was getting from that is that there is a higher knowing about how you guys should act and how you guys should communicate. And you guys are like half doing it is what I'm picking up on. Like I'm getting Aries energy, like typical Aries energy, how we communicate, you know, it's kind of, how to, I don't know about you guys. I mean, it does depend on the rest of what an Aries person's natal chart looks like. I don't think one zodiac sign should speak for the rest, but there is something true to be said about general energy for each zodiac sign. And I feel like for an Aries, we do have a habit of, however, like you are to us, like that's how we're going to be to you, you know, and we'll be kind of quick on that. And that's where we kind of mess up, because if we were just a little bit slower in our reactions, our responses, it would just be better for us. And that's why technically, never mind, I guess I'll just sound like a big head. I mean, there's a reason we literally physically have big heads as Aries. I mean, we usually do. But I mean, it's believed that we really do rule Mercury, at least in esoteric. So I just feel like there's something to that. Like there's a reason we're the magician in tarot. There's a reason we're technically the fool, and it's not because we're the fool. It's because we create things because we believe in something. That is how everybody is able to manifest something in their life, is because of that Aries energy. It's making the unseen seen. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, but where we mess up is going too fast. And we usually have a habit of, I guess, knowing better. So since I'm picking up on that opposition energy, I feel like it has to do with Venus and Scorpio in the 8th house in opposition. I feel like I keep saying that word, opposition, to Jupiter in retrograde in Taurus in your guys' 2nd house. So I said that I felt like the lollipop that's in your guys' mouth turns into a turtle with spikes, and I feel like it's another person. Then it turns into a spiritual tree and you're painting it, and then there's Pisces energy. I feel like this connects to Jupiter is spiritual knowledge, spiritual wisdom, and it's in retrograde. And when it's in retrograde, it actually does the opposite effect, where you can have deeper spiritual insight because of things being slowed down at that time. It doesn't have the same effect as a Mercury retrograde, where you're going back to something and something may be missed or overlooked, or you're going back to something and rethinking. Like, this is slightly different, and I like this energy in Jupiter. So I feel like you guys are catching on to something that you guys are able to see and be in touch with about what it is you guys value. But at the same time, this opposition energy is happening in fixed energy, stubborn energy. So I feel like whatever this is talking about, you guys are just going to do what it is you want. I don't know how else to say it. Because this is talking about what's going on behind your back, I feel like, or some type of sneaky energy, because this is in Scorpio, and that's what I'm picking up on so far with you guys. Oh wait, I forgot another part to the 2nd week. Hold on. Sorry. Saturn and Sun energy. There's something you guys want and you don't want to hold back. You may act immature or very straightforward. There's extra masculine energy because of the Sun and Saturn energy, but immature masculine energy. It's coming through as the guy that knows what he wants, but he may not go about it in the right way due to oh, okay. So how I was seeing this is like kind of like the dog when his tongue is out, like like, you know how, like, okay, yeah, like maybe that looks cute, but the way it was coming through and I was channeling it was dumb. So it's almost as if, like, the 2nd week, it's like your sun is getting blocked out, I want to say, like your higher wisdom, your intelligence, even though you're in touch with it, because of Saturn, somehow there's some constraint to a certain degree, but at the same time, not 100%. So wait, I want to go back to the transits. So Venus is in Scorpio in opposition to Jupiter retrograde in Taurus. Mercury in Capricorn in your guys' 10th house is sextiling Venus in Scorpio. Okay, so I like this. The 10th and the 8th house are getting along. Mercury and Venus are getting along. Then there's a new moon in the 9th house, and it's in Sagittarius. So something new is going on in regards to something you guys are learning is what it's coming through. Like in regards to because of the tree, I want to say spiritual knowledge or just higher wisdoms. Your higher self is how it's coming through. It connects with Jupiter. Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius, but it's connected with this opposition energy in regards to this new moon. So whatever happens for you guys around December 9th, it connects with December 12th, a few days later. The new moon in Sagittarius is what I'm picking up on. And then Mercury goes retrograde in Capricorn. Okay, so a Mercury retrograde, this is that energy I was just speaking of, where things slow down, we go back to something, we rethink something, it's an old idea. Mercury is the planet of communication, your thought process, and it's in Capricorn. So I like this energy. Not every Mercury retrograde is such a terrible thing. Like, I don't know how you guys were feeling during the Mercury retrograde in Virgo. I think that was in the summertime, if I'm not mistaken. But like, to me, that wasn't a bad Mercury retrograde. Why is this? Because Virgo, the ruler of Virgo is Mercury. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't such a bad retrograde because Mercury was where it belonged. Now here, Capricorn likes stability because the ruler is Saturn. So I feel like Mercury retrograde, it can't get too lost. It can't get too bad while it's in Capricorn, because it's like Saturn will not allow it. I don't know. This is just my personal opinion. However, where's the ruler of Capricorn? It's Saturn. It's in your guys' 12th house. So this is why I'm picking up on Pisces energy. And this is why I'm picking up on Saturn energy. And this is also why I'm picking up on the sun, like getting lost, I feel like, because Mercury, your thoughts and communication, it's getting held back a little bit, I feel like, by Capricorn energy. So I hope that makes sense. So because the ruler of Capricorn, okay, is Saturn, and it's in Pisces right now in your guys' 12th house, this will connect with the Mercury retrograde for you guys. This is just how I look at it. This is, I feel like this is just how astrology always seems to connect for me, where the ruler is, even if it's not in the house wherever the transit's going on. You know, just like I'm talking about the new moon, and Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. So I feel like the second house is going to be connected here for you guys personally. Okay. So I just want to see that again. Saturn and the sun, there's something you guys want and you don't want to hold back. You may act immature or very straightforward. Extra masculine. I'm picking up on the sun and Saturn. You guys may act extra masculine. So we have Mars and the sun in Sagittarius. So these two are very masculine energies already. And then we have Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, which is masculine energy as well. All right, let's move on. Third week, what can you guys expect? December 16th, Sun in Sagittarius is squaring Neptune in Pisces. Okay. December 18th, Mercury in retrograde in your guys' 10th house in Capricorn is going to be trining Jupiter in retrograde in Taurus in your guys' 2nd house. December 20th, Venus in Scorpio in your guys' 8th house will be in opposition to Uranus in retrograde in Taurus in your guys' 2nd house. Vesta in retrograde goes into Gemini on December 20th. So we're going to cross this out. Vesta in retrograde in your 3rd house in Gemini. December 21st, the sun goes into Capricorn in your guys' 10th house. I'm going to cross this out. December 21st, Mercury in retrograde in Capricorn is sextiling Saturn in Pisces. December 21st, Sun in Capricorn conjunct Mercury in retrograde in Capricorn in your 10th house. Okay. So Kylo, sorry, third week, what did I channel? I feel like you guys are the sun shining a light on a person who was in the cave. Pisces energy. They also have Saturn and the sun, as in they hold themselves back. They go further in the back of, hold on. Okay, so they go further into the back of the cave. The dark, hidden, reserved cave is what I was picking up on. Every time you shine or try to be straightforward or shine a light on them, I'm picking up on grandfather energy. That's what I was getting. So I feel like it's an older male is what I'm picking up on. Okay. So anytime I pick up on the cave, it's usually the hangman in tarot. So the third week, let's say, hold on one second. I want to look at this. So we have the sun in Sagittarius is squaring. Okay, so there's the hangman right there. Everything I'm just saying. So the sun literally is being blocked. I mean, like, picture a cave and the opening of the cave, right? Like, here's the opening to it to get out. And the sun is shining, and then the caveman's just like, you know, like that is this energy right here, sun squaring Neptune. And Neptune in this instance is the cave in the 12th house, okay? And in this, for instance, the cave is basically never-ending thoughts, like trying to well, actually, no, I'm sorry. Why am I trying to figure this out? This is your guys' thing. I feel like you guys are the sun shining a light on a person who is in the cave. Pisces energy. They also are Saturn and the sun. Oh, they are also Saturn and the sun. Okay, so in this instance then, if they're also the sun, then this is more, and if they're in the cave and they're also Saturn, then this is, then this is sun in Capricorn. I was just about to say, this is like a Capricorn sun. I'm sorry, guys. So this is a Capricorn sun. So this is somebody who would hold themselves back. This is somebody who would have boundaries. This is somebody who would be reserved. This is somebody who would be observant. You know what I mean? This is literally the father type of energy. And obviously apply common sense, right? Not every sun in Capricorn is going to be the type of energy I'm referring to it. Just like not every father is going to be this type of energy. I'm just talking about the archetype. So, okay, that's what I'm picking up on. Mercury in retrograde in Capricorn is trining Jupiter in retrograde in Taurus in your guys' second house. So with Mercury and Jupiter and the fact that they're trining, this is talking about the mind and valuing it. And I feel like with what I'm channeling, this is literally talking about the mind, is it not? It's talking about shining a light on something that is like you guys trying to bring something to the surface, and it's like this other person doesn't want that. They don't want that. But it's like I feel like you guys are understanding something, and this is why you're trying to do that. And then Venus in Scorpio is in opposition to Uranus in retrograde in Taurus on your guys' second house. In your guys' second house. Didn't you guys already have... Oh, no, that was in Jupiter. Sorry. Opposition. So... So I feel like this is that type of energy where it's like shaking a champagne bottle, or not even that, shaking like a soda can, you know. This could create that where there is some type of not great energy. It could be an uncomfortable energy, because Uranus energy can be looked at as like the Tower card. It could be looked at as, it could be a download. It could be a eureka moment, a message from spirit, intuition. But when it's in opposition to Venus, this is something usually, I mean, yeah, I'm not getting inspiration from spirit about something creative or artsy. It could be, but that's not what I'm channeling. Unless you guys feel like this is you guys feeling blocked about something artsy, okay? Anything else? Vesta in retrograde. So Vesta is that asteroid, that eternal flame that never goes out, and it's in your guys' third house. So this is about communication, passionately, maybe wanting to teach or talk, something like that. So, oh, okay. So this also makes sense, wanting to be straightforward with somebody. Okay. Okay, so I did it again. I'm sorry, guys. There's more that I channeled. I see a long table with tons of chairs and lots of light, and I see you guys writing and reflecting. There's good energy. People want in, but are they there? You yourself are the hangman, giving this thought in regards to who you allow in. Sun and Saturn in Pisces energy. And then I see a well with a ladder. Then the ladder turns into the hangman from tarot. And all these people are on the hangman, trying to pull the hangman out slowly, like trying to hang out with the hangman. There's meditation and contemplation and being on point with this. So based off the other vision, I feel like what I'm picking up on is that, yeah, you guys are the hangman in this other vision, but I do believe that somebody else is the hangman in the other vision. Like I said, you guys, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, then maybe it is symbolic of something else in your guys' life for you. You know, it's for you guys to decide. Then I'm seeing two mountains that are actually two arms connected. So basically, this was actually cool. So I saw like two mountains, and then somehow these mountains turn into two arms and they're connected to each other. And then there's a lot of light, and this eye is there, like in the vision, and it turns into the sun. And then basically you guys are allowing a select amount of people in, is what I was seeing. Wait. That's so funny. Okay, so then I wrote, I'm sorry, and then allowing a certain amount of people in, and there's a bouncer, like a portal, VIP access. So the reason I thought that was funny is because I literally just read a random comment recently, and someone was talking about, I guess I said this before one time where I channeled a bouncer. So it's so weird. Literally, I think like 2 hours ago I read that. Okay, anyway. All right, so getting back to the last transits, the sun goes into Capricorn. Mercury retrograde in Capricorn is sextiling Saturn and Pisces. Okay, and then the last one is sun in Capricorn conjunct Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. That's why it's kind of like there's so much, I don't want to say your guard is up the third week of, oh my God, I was about to say April, third week of December, but it's just a lot of thoughts, a lot of holding yourself back, but also diving into another person's mind at the same time. But maybe that's because maybe that person is trying to get into your world, so it's like you are not allowing easy access into yours because of boundaries. I just see a lot of Saturn energy the third week, and I feel like it makes sense based off all the transits I said that are happening the third week of December. Okay, last week of December. Okay. December 23rd, Mercury in retrograde goes into Sagittarius in your guys' ninth house. Okay. December 24th, Sun in Capricorn in your 10th house, sextiling Saturn in Pisces in your 12th. December 26th, we have a full moon in Cancer in your 4th house. December 26th, Mercury in retrograde in Sagittarius is in your 9th house, is squaring Neptune in Pisces in your 12th. December 27th, we have the Sun in Capricorn in your 10th house, trining Jupiter in retrograde in Taurus in your 2nd house. December 27th, Mercury in retrograde in Sagittarius in your guys' 9th house, is squaring Neptune in Pisces in your 12th house. And then December 28th, we have Venus in Scorpio in opposition to Pluto in Capricorn in your 10th house. December 29th, we have Venus going into Sagittarius in your 9th house. And then December 30th, Jupiter goes direct in Taurus in your 2nd house. Nice. Ooh. Nice. Okay. What did I channel for you guys? I was channeling a new beginning, unknown. I'm getting Libra energy, Pisces energy. I'm seeing an important building. I'm getting 5 of Cups in reversed. I'm getting 4 of Cups in reversed. Oh, by the way, I did not pull tarot. This is what I'm channeling. So 5 of Cups in reverse, for those of you who don't know, this is speaking about getting out of sadness, I would say, getting out of loneliness too. I would definitely say that. This is it Venus in Scorpio? I don't remember. It's definitely Scorpio energy though. It speaks about, I feel like if it's straight up, that's when it speaks about people from your past coming back. When it's in reverse, I'm almost positive this is talking about when you guys are coming out of sadness. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. And then 4 Cups in reverse speaks of, like one way of looking at it is like when the universe is trying to give you something, give you a cup, and you guys take it. Because when it's straight up, that's when like the person is at the tree and the universe is trying to give them a cup. Like, come on, take it. And they're like, no, I don't want it. So, I feel like, oh, and then there's contemplation about your outer world reflecting your inner world. You guys may also want to say bad things to people who don't have access to you, but want access to you. I'm getting bad energy. I'm seeing Pisces energy, but I'm seeing a lot of fog. So it's confusion is what I'm seeing. So, hold on one second. Libra energy, because I'm seeing the bridge. An important building. I'm getting a 5 of Cups in reverse. So it's funny because I'm getting basically 2 opposite energies here for you guys for the last week of December. I'm getting this new beginning. I'm getting basically you guys coming out of like some type of funk and getting something from the universe and some type of new beginning that is unknown to you. So this may come out of nowhere and you guys may not expect it. While at the same time, there's some type of energy of possibly arguing with someone is what I'm picking up on. So now I want to go back to the transits. So Mercury goes retrograde into Sagittarius. Okay. And then the sun is in Capricorn in your 10th house, sextiling Saturn in Pisces in your 12th house. Okay, so this is a good energy because Saturn is ruler of Capricorn and it's getting along with the sun in Capricorn. I think I said that weird. Anyway, Saturn and the sun is getting along. So this is action and work, and it's in the 10th house and it's in the 12th house. So you guys may be manifesting around this time, something to do with work. And then December 26th, there is a full moon in Cancer in your 4th house. December 26th, Chiron, I think I forgot to say that one, goes direct in Aries. Ooh, I like that one. Have you guys been feeling tired? Like physically tired? I feel like I said that for the first week of December for you guys, but I feel like with Chiron being in retrograde in your guys' first house, the body, I feel like this would have made your body feel physically tired or something like that. I don't know. I'm curious. Okay, December 26th. Anyway, okay, so December 26th, Mercury in retrograde in Sagittarius is squaring Neptune in Pisces. Okay, so there is the fog. So Mercury in retrograde in your 9th house is squaring Neptune in Pisces. You may want to say bad things to people who don't have access to you. No, I don't think it's that one. I feel like it would be a Mars energy. Okay, so then we have Sun in Capricorn in your 10th house, and it is trining Jupiter in retrograde in your 2nd house in Taurus. Okay, that is a good energy. That's a very good energy. The Sun and Jupiter are trining. It is retrograde, but still, it's your 10th and 2nd house. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Forget it. Okay, so Mercury in retrograde in Sagittarius is conjunct Mars in Sagittarius. And then Mars in Sagittarius is squaring, there we go, is squaring Neptune in Pisces. There is the fighting energy, along with the Mercury in retrograde in Sagittarius conjunct Mars in Sagittarius. Okay, so around December 27th, December 28th, I would say this is you may want to say some bad things to people who don't have access to you, but want access to you. So I'm picking up on bad energy here. Yeah, definitely around 27th, 28th. That's what I'm picking up on. And then December 28th, Venus in Scorpio in your guys' 8th house is sextiling Pluto in Capricorn. Ooh, in the 10th house, something's definitely... Okay, this has got to do with, I feel like this has something to do with getting something from the universe. Like, or it's leading up to it, because then the following day, December 29th, Venus then goes into Sagittarius, right? In your guys' 9th house. But then December 30th, the following day, Jupiter goes direct in your 2nd house. And this is what I was going to say. So the ruler of Taurus is Venus, and it's in the 9th house. Yeah, but the ruler of the 9th house is Jupiter, and it's going direct in your wallet, your 2nd house. I don't know. I feel like having Jupiter in the 2nd house could only be a great thing. I mean, Uranus is definitely messing it up. It's got to be messing it up, right? I mean, but I feel like there's too many positive things now going on. if this is the case, if you feel like your wallet's been hurting, I feel like Chiron going direct, and let's say Neptune, you know, this going direct, I don't know. Jupiter going direct, it's got to help. It's got to help. So yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys. I don't know if there's anything else. Oops. Okay, so I decided to channel this to see, like, okay, something like happening for you guys. Yes, but no. I am seeing restrictions in regards to money. I feel like it's Uranus that's kind of messing it up for you guys, because I'm seeing Saturn, and the original ruler of Aquarius is Saturn, and original rulers still hold true. So technically it's Uranus and Saturn that are the rulers of Aquarius. So I feel like the reason I'm channeling Saturn energy is because it's connected to Uranus, is my point. So there's some type of restriction here with the second house for you guys with your money and wallet in the month of December. However, what I am seeing for you guys, what is happening for you guys is something new is beginning. I'm getting the Fool in Tarot, and I'm also seeing this big tree. So I feel like you guys are, if you guys aren't starting something new, you guys are like getting some type of information on something new, or at least going in the direction of something new. I feel like towards the end of December, and this is why there's a stellium in the 9th house, and this is how it connects to your second house. Remember how I said that there is something that connects with something with the new moon, and it's in opposition with Uranus and Venus. So there's something new that's unfolding for you guys during the new moon of Sagittarius, and Venus can talk about money, it could talk about beauty, blah blah blah. I think it is going to be talking about money for you guys, but a hold up for now at least. But there's definitely something new coming your guys' way. Like something new is definitely unfolding for you guys. And it's talking about your money and work. I'm sorry. I feel like your eye will be on something, and you'll be learning. So, and then the last thing I'm going to say, and then I'm going to end the reading here. I channeled full moon in Cancer for you guys. I'm getting a relationship here. So I feel like this is a new beginning for something to do with the unknown for you guys. So that's interesting, because I know we're kind of getting the opposite energy here based off what I channeled. However, I said I'm channeling Libra energy in an important building. 5 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Cups in reverse, and a new beginning unknown. So I feel like something's going to be illuminated here for you guys. So when this happens, this is, what day is this? Full moon in Cancer is December 26th. At that point, now the reason I'm looking at the 10th house axis, because it's on the same axis as the 4th house. So we have Cancer, Capricorn energy. So what's in the Capricorn house during this time frame? Pluto, I'm thinking of. So I'm thinking of 8th house and Venus. Like, I'm trying to think what connects to a relationship here. Venus is in Scorpio, right? Because Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. So yeah, there's something that's going to be illuminated about this. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. All right. Bye guys.